Hello everyone. In my previous class, I tried to make you understand basics of integration. So this class, I would like to give certain rules in the integration. Otherwise, you can take that integration formulas. Integration formulas. So I will write it one by one. So when the situation comes, we will use this. So integral dx. So integral dx equal to x. So in the integration, after getting result, we need to add constant. So this is by rule. Nothing is mentioned, just we will add plus c. So that is known as integration constant. And as per I said, the integration is reverse operation to the differentiation. So that's why here integral dx, so the integration differentiation they both gets cancels, so we get the value of x itself. Integration and differentiation they both are reverse operations. I will give that better understand by taking one example problems. Right now let me give some general formulas which we are going to use. So integral dx equal to x along with integration constant and integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. So the next one, integral 1 by x dx, so which is equal to ln of x plus c. So here ln stands for natural logarithm, or it is also known that log to the power e. So logarithms are two kinds: log to the base 10, one category, and log to the base e. So these are known as natural logarithms. So here ln stands for natural logarithms. And next one, integral e power of x dx, which equal to e power of x itself plus integration constant c. Now next, integral a power x dx, which equal to 1 over ln of a times a power of x plus c. So one more, integral ln of x dx, which equal to x ln x minus x plus c plus c. Here c is integration constant. Now let's write some trig functions. Integral sine x dx equal to minus cos x plus c, and integral cos x dx, which equal to sine x plus c, integral tan x dx, which equal to minus ln mod cos x plus c. So I am neglecting further. So which the right situation comes, I can give the rest of the formulas. So here one condition I need to specify. So here n not equal to minus 1. So if n equal to minus 1 goes, so this x power n formula, so that formula do not work out at here, because x power n value gets cancels. And here this one more case also, integral 1 by x, here the x supposed to be greater than 0, because 1 by 0 that goes to infinity, that blows up. So these are the some general integration rules which we are going to use at here. So let me take one example and discuss. Find the integral of a function f of x equal to x square plus 2x plus 1 between the limits minus 2 to plus 3. So we need to find the integral for this given function. So what we can write, that integral f of x dx is equal to integral given function x square plus 2x plus 1 of dx. So between the limits, so here between the limits minus 2 to plus 3. Now it's equal to, first we can divide the functions. Integral minus 2 to plus 3, we can multiply with the dx, so that is x square dx plus 2x dx plus dx. This is everything. So first we have to multiply with the dx. Now we can distribute the integration. Now minus 2 to plus 3 x square dx plus of minus 2 to plus 3 2x dx plus of minus 2 to plus 3 dx. Now we can apply the integration, and we know the formula integral x power n dx. But the formula here it is x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So I can apply that at here. So integral x square dx is equal to x power 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So here if I simplify, x power 3 upon 3. Now I did the integration, so we have to put that value. So x power 3 upon 3, our integral operation is over, but we need to substitute the limits. So for that, wait a moment. So that is, we need to write the limits like that, lower limit and upper limit. Now we need to do the integration for the second. So for the second, 2x, suppose if I take the space at here for 2x, so that is also in terms of x dx. 2 number we cannot do the integration, so that I can write outside 2 of. Now we need to do the integration for x dx. So nothing is there, we can imagine a power of 1. Now we can apply the same formula. So integral x power n dx equal to x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So integral x power 1 dx is equal to x power 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1, which is equal to x square by 2. So I got that integral x dx value, x square by 2, and keep the limits minus 2 to plus 3. And for the last one, integral dx. So we know the formula integral dx. As I said, differentiation, integration, they both are the opposite operations. So they both gets cancelled, it will be end up x. So that's value goes to x with the limits -2 plus 3. I hope this much is clear to you all. Now this is the time to substitute the limits. So in the substitution of the limits process, so first we will substitute the upper limit in the place of x. So for that, in this equation I can take the 1 by 3 outside. So I can substitute the plus 3. So I can substitute the 3 at here, 3 cube, and take the negative sign before substituting the lower limit. So that is a rule, we need to take the negative sign. So now in the place of x, you can substitute -2 cube. So this is the way to substitute the limits. And plus for the second one, so 2 already in the outside, and I can bring the denominator to outside. Now I can substitute the upper limit. So here the upper limit is the plus 3 whole square, and take the negative sign and substitute the lower limit. Now the lower limit is -2 whole square. Now likely substitute the last plus, here no number, nothing is there, directly substitute the upper limit is plus 3, and take the negative sign and substitute the lower limit, that is -2. Now let us simplify this. So which equal to 1 by 3 cube means it is 27, 3 3s are 9 and 3s are 27, minus of -2 cube, that goes to -8, plus, and these two gets cancelled, so nothing, I can write that. So 3 square, its value goes to 9, and minus of -2 square, its value goes to 4, and plus of here I think -3 minus of minus plus 2, so here it is 3 plus 2. Now 1 by 3 of 27 plus 8 plus 9 minus 4, I can get 5, and 3 plus 2, I can get 5 at here. Now if you can do for the simplification, that is 1 by 3 of 27 plus 8. So that value gives to me 27 plus 8, 35. Yeah, it's 35. 35 plus 5 plus 5. Now simplify 35. So in 3, so 11 3s are 33, and again 22 is there. So 2 in 3, 6 approximately. So I can get in here this calculation, 11.6 plus 5 plus 5, 10. So its total value goes to, so 21.6 is the integral -2 to plus 3 f of x of d of x value, plus along we need to substitute the integration constant at the end. So this is the way to do the integration, easiest way, by applying one each rule into the given situation. So let us try one more example. Find the integral -1 to 1 x square minus 1 dx, easiest one. So to find the integral, what we shall do first? So integral -1 to 1, find the value of integral -1 to 1 x square minus 1 dx. So first we will multiply to the x squares, that goes to x square dx and minus dx, minus 1 times dx, that goes to minus dx. Now we can distribute the integral. So integral -1 to 1 x square dx minus integral -1 to 1 dx. Now we do the integration for x square. So that is our task, integral x square dx. So this is in the formula of integral x power n dx. So the x power n formula, x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So in the place of n, here it is x square is there, sorry, 2 is there. So I can get x power 3 upon 3. It means x power 2 plus 1. I will add that step also. X power 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 is equal to x cube upon 3. So I can get the integration for integral x square dx, that is x cube upon 3 with the limits minus 1 to 1 and minus integral dx. So integral dx, its formula is x itself. So I can get the value of x at here. Now substitute the lower limit minus 1 and upper limit plus 1. Now it's time to substitute the limits. Now first you can substitute the upper limit, or for better you can take it out the denominator out of that. So first I can substitute the upper limit 1 itself, 1 cube. Now take the negative sign in between and again substitute the lower limit. Here lower limit is minus 1. So minus 1 cube and minus of upper limit 1 and minus of lower limit minus 1. Now here we can do the calculation. 1 cube value is 1 and minus of minus 1 cube is value minus 1, and here minus of 1 minus times minus, it goes to plus. So after that, if I can do for the simplification, this value gives to me 2 upon 3 minus 2. Yeah, now take the LCM and do the further simplification. So 2 minus 6 upon 3 which equal to minus 4 upon 3. So this is the final value. Therefore integral minus 1 to 1 x square minus 1 dx, its value equal to how much? Minus 4 upon 3. So this is how we will apply the integration formulas to find the values, final values. Now as per I said, integration is reverse operation to differentiation. Integration is reverse or inverse, take that word, inverse operation to differentiation. So let us see this statement with an example. So for that, let me take one simple function. Suppose if I take f of x is a function. So let me take a function x power 4. Now I will find this function differentiation. Differentiation of f of x. So that we are calling as f dash x. F dash x equal to differentiation. So we can apply that x power n dx. Let me take here itself dx. So d by dx of the formula d by dx of x power n, which equal to n into x power n minus 1. So that's the rule. So if we can apply the same rule at here, I will write the rule with the different color so that you can recognize that. So d by dx of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1, and differentiation of f of x equal to f dash x. So I need to apply this formula. So f dash x here equal to, so d by dx of x power n. So let me take it out this as take a same function, f dash x equal to d by dx of x power 4. which equal to f dash x equal to 4 into 4 times x power 4 minus 1. So f dash x equal to 4 times x power 3. So this is the differentiation function what I got. Suppose if I do integration to this f dash x, suppose if we do integration to f dash x, so what we should get? We should get back, we should get answer as f of x function. The f of x function what I have taken, that is equal to x power 4. So this is the meaning of the integration is a reverse operation to the differentiation. Now if I take the f dash x function, so this is my f dash x which equal to 4 times x cube. So how we are writing f dash x? F dash x is nothing but d by dx of f of x. So that is the meaning of f dash x, 4 times x cube. Now if I do the integration to this, so integral d by dx of f of x is equal to integral 4 times x cube. Okay. Now here we should mention, as we can send this denominator dx to this side. So now integration differentiation they both cancels. So I can write this as f of x equal to, so integral 4 times x cube dx. Either you can send the dx to other side and you cut the differentiation and integration. So which is the leftover? Therefore f of x equal to, now 4 times, now we have to do the integral x cube dx. And here you can apply the formula integral x power n dx, which equal to x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So in the place of n, my value equal to 3. So therefore integral x cube dx equal to x power 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1, which is equal to x power 4 upon 4. So if you can substitute that value at here, therefore f of x equal to 4 times x power 4 upon 4, plus we can add the integration constant. Now 4 gets cancelled. What we end up? We end up x power 4 equal to, sorry, f of x equal to 4. So that's how we got it, our first function what I have taken f of x. So here I have taken f of x equal to x power 4. So this is the function which I have taken to do the differentiation. So f of x equal to x power 4. I have taken this function and we did the differentiation and we got the differentiation function to this one. To get same function back, so what we need to do at here? So we need to integrate to the differentiation function. So that's the way the integration is the reverse operation. The integration is a reverse operation to the differentiation. So like that, we can intermix in the coming concepts, the differentiation integrations together to solve the further complex problems. So we will do certain examples much more for the better practice, so that we can apply all kind of integration and differentiation rules or the formula set here which I talked. So that gives us better understanding while solving much more complicated problems.